Hey guys, good morning. I'm really having a good mood this morning, although I didn't have enough sleep. It feels good. Yeah, I feel really good. I went straight to the bathroom to wash my face, apply my basic skincare, and then my SPF on because SPF is extremely important and not skippable. And then I went straight to my laptop and started working. I haven't had my coffee yet, but I'm about to go downstairs and have my coffee while I am working. So yesterday, we attempted to buy house supplies to repaint the walls, change some furniture, etc., and it didn't happen. Hey guys, it's 5:30 in the afternoon and we're going to the mall. We're gonna buy some house supplies. We need to redo the house, repaint the walls, change some furniture, get new appliances, replace existing ones. Yeah, and I don't know, I've been feeling guilty about this because I've been delaying this responsibility for like months now. I was supposed to do it like early this year, and it's the fourth quarter of the year and I still haven't done any of those. But yeah, I'm working on that. It's annoying just to think about like being an adult, you know, all the things that you have to do at home. It can be like really overwhelming, and then you have work, and then you have your personal problems. It can be a lot. So I forgot to mention that I have a waxing session today. I'm gonna get my legs waxed. It was supposed to be yesterday, but it got canceled because I was late for about like 30 minutes. I'm still late today. But they did not cancel, so luckily. And then I'm gonna get my legs waxed, and then after that we're gonna have dinner and then proceed with shopping. I don't know how much we could get given the limited time. Wish me luck. So we were gonna buy furniture. The problem was what we were looking for was not in the mall, so we ended up not shopping, and the mall was like closing because of the pandemic. They were gonna close like in 45 minutes when we started like looking, so we ended up like here at Yellow Cab to dine for dinner. I feel so unproductive, and I also feel so nervous because I uploaded my first vlog about depression, and I don't know like how it's gonna be received. I hope like, you know, I hope I won't be like really judged for talking about it. I don't know, it's just a lot of feels, especially for people that I know to see the video. Just thinking about it makes me so nervous. Yeah. So I got home like about an hour or 2 hours ago, and then I washed my face, and then I did my skincare, just a very basic skincare. I applied my toner with vitamin E, and then applied a very basic moisturizer, and then focused a lot of moisturizer on this upper bridge of my nose because it's so fucking dry. In case that I haven't mentioned, I did a rhinoplasty about 3 weeks ago, almost 4 weeks. So I'm still not allowed to like do some heavy duty skincare because it might interrupt with the healing, especially with very strong ingredients. So I'm just suffering from like not being able to use toners with HA, BHA, things like that. I'm trying to be like really careful not to fuck it up because obviously it's dangerous and it's expensive to correct if something goes wrong. Hence, you might see some bruises on my nose. And then I'm gonna go to bed, and then yeah, today's a bit frustrating because I was not able to buy stuff that I was supposed to be buying, and instead of prioritizing my waxing and got lazy. Going to the mall, procrastinated and delayed it again. So when we got there, the mall was closing, and we didn't have enough time to roam around and buy whatever we need. But the plan is to be realistic next time and go there a lot earlier on Sunday. We should be there by 10 in the morning. Should give us the time that we need to get the stuff that we need. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now. So right now I'm just like on a meeting with my coworkers talking about like pending items, and this is the very first thing that I do in the morning. Check my phone, check my laptop, if there are any pending items that my team needs from me so that I could address them, that I can go on with my own tasks or things that I need to complete for the day. So this is the coffee that I was talking about. It's called College Ring Coffee Latte, and what I like about this is that they use stevia instead of sugar, because as much as possible I want to reduce my sugar intake, because you know it kind of amplifies my cravings. And then it has collagen, glutathione, and I don't know if the other two, but I just know they're all good for your health, and collagen and glutathione are good for your skin. And I have like one coffee a day of this and I already feel full. It helps with my cravings. I don't feel like hungry all the time or craving for carbs or sugar. So as I was saying earlier, what I like about this coffee the most is that it really makes me feel like I have eaten enough for the day. It doesn't make me feel hungry a lot of times. It helps with my appetite to be moderate, and at the same time, it really helps with my cravings. I remember before starting with this coffee, I was craving for a lot of carbs and a lot of sweet, and this was just like really helpful. And it also helped with my digestion because my bowel movement has been normal for the past few days that I've started with this coffee, and it's just been, I think, 2 weeks when I started drinking it. Yeah, and then after having this coffee, I'm gonna go back upstairs and go back to work, and then after that I have some errands to do, and hopefully it's gonna be a productive day and I'll be able to finish whatever that I planned for today. So time check, it's 10 in the evening here, and I really had a good day. It was a very productive day for me, just a great thing. I took a nap for almost 3 hours in the afternoon, and I had like 4 meetings in the afternoon till like evening, and in the middle of that I had a call with my boyfriend to catch up with him before he goes to work, because he lives in a different country with a different time zone. And then I had dinner with my nephew and my niece, and then after filming this, I'm gonna go to bed with them and watch a movie before we sleep. So as I was saying earlier, it was a really good day, and I feel really good today, which is one thing that I wanna talk about. I feel like a lot of people, in my experience in my country, Philippines, have this concept of someone depressed, like they should be dramatic or they should be emotional, otherwise they're not depressed, or there has to be some sort of cause why they're depressed. You know, they try to validate you based on what they know about you or how you cope with depression, because they have a very limited understanding of the illness or depression. And that makes people like me who deal with depression in a different way. I think that there are also a lot of people like me, like how we deal with it is try so hard to be productive, to be distracted, hence we're very highly functional. You know, and some people deal with it differently. Some people deal with it so fiercely, face to face, so brave, and deal with their emotions and being honest with their emotions. While some people like me, we try to distract ourselves. So it's really different from one person to another. And my experience with this kind of problem was one time, because I try not to stay away or stray away from saying that I have a depression, because I think that's the best way how we can break the stigma, is when we just talk about having depression like you're having a fever. So sometimes I would say, I'm sorry I wasn't like really available. Like a couple of weeks ago, I was going through a depression, you know? And I remember telling someone, one of my friends, that I have a depression. It's almost like this person is rolling his eyes, you know, on me, because he probably has this idea that I'm riding the wave about depression, which I assume because he was talking about that on social media, how some people are just riding the wave. And the thing is that you never know. So you cannot invalidate anyone who says that they have a depression. It's not something that you can diagnose, because unless you're a psychiatrist or studied psychology, you know. So it's not really good when someone says they have a depression and you try to invalidate or roll your eyes, you know, on that person. It also doesn't mean that when someone says they have a depression, you have to be overly sensitive, because that, for me, in my experience, I don't feel comfortable when someone treats me so differently because I said I have a depression. You know, it makes me feel weird and even more uncomfortable, and the more I don't want to talk about it, you know, because then I'll be treated so differently. I don't want that, you know. I feel like how we can move forward with this is when someone says they have a depression, it's just, you know, oh, I hope you feel better, you know, in the most normal response. You know, it's not like, don't treat us so differently is all I'm saying. I hope I'm explaining this right. But I think you guys are smart and you got my point. I'm gonna go to bed now and end the day on here. I'm gonna watch a movie like I said earlier, and then hopefully I'll have a good sleep. I'll update you as soon as I wake up. Hey guys, it's 6:30 in the morning here. I really had a good sleep. I woke up 30 minutes ago. I went straight to my laptop, had my coffee, started working, answering emails, answered a couple of calls, and then I'm gonna go back to work. But before anything, I want to conclude the ending of this second part. So initially I didn't want to like vlog this because I was like, it doesn't really depict depression, because I wasn't depressed since yesterday. I've been feeling really good. But at the same time, I was like thinking, well, in reality, depression for some people like me does not mean that it's bad day every day, you know, that we get to have good days too, like I'm having today and like I was having yesterday. And this is also to remind people who are struggling like me that, hey, you'll have better days like you had. Don't give up, keep fighting. And at the same time, letting people know who are not experiencing this illness, luckily, that just because you're not seeing someone struggling today does not mean that they don't struggle their whole life, or they won't struggle, or one day they will not struggle. You know, it just means that they're having a good day, which is a good thing. So like I was saying, like last night, let's not invalidate people who are very expressive of this issue. So yeah, I'm really happy so far, that it almost like makes me scared that I'm happy. Anyways, good morning to me, like I was saying, and I want to start my day, and I'll see you on the next part of this vlog. Bye.